There we go. Now you should be getting it.
Okay.
Just turn the volume down so they can hear every whisper. Hey Susan, I'm glad you're here. We had trouble getting the stream going. I haven't used it since they've done the update. Hey guys, we've been fighting with this Streamlabs trying to get it to go live. When they done the update, it's changed everything. Well, there's SoCal. Rosie is having a play date sleepover with some friends, so she isn't here. But we had some good news. We've been really busy lately. There's been a lot going on here at home, so we're finally getting a little downtime. We're sitting around the fire. Hey Tammy, oh, there's Ryan. Martha, how are you doing? I'm glad you guys are here. It's been almost overwhelming, everything that's been going on, and we've been just trying to get prepared for the holidays and everything that's happening. No, Susan, I did not get one today. I shot at one. I shot at two. And one of them was a big boar hog, and he didn't even make a sound. Them big guys, it takes a whole lot to stop them. But I was hoping for the best. It just didn't work out that way. But that's all right. I still got a few more days. I'll get one. The good Lord always provides for us. I got 3 last week. We had a really good week and got them all ground up into sausage. And we're just trying to get one around the 60 or 70 pound mark for Thanksgiving. And staying on top of that, and then everything else that's going on here at the homestead. We've been overloaded. But we have break time will be coming soon. Everything will slow down. Mid-December is going to be really good for us.
Yay!
And I'm sorry to keep you guys delayed, and I haven't been anywhere to do any of the field videos, going out in the swamps and the forests looking for the big fellas. We just haven't had time. I hunt to provide meat for our family, and we do take it seriously. We do hunt as a family. Yeah, I'd like to get some gators. I see that. SoCal's wanting some gator. I actually saw one today, which surprised me. We've had a few cold fronts, and usually after you get 4 or 5 days of cold weather, they go under the bank. They have these caves, and the mouth of the cave is under the water, and they'll just go underwater and into the cave, and they'll spend the winter there. And they come out in spring, and they're very aggressive and very hungry. And I don't gator hunt no more. We used to a lot, but that was back before it was a felony to do it. Now you have to apply for permits, and it's just a lot of hassle, and it's a really big expense. And I can't justify spending that kind of money to put 40 or 50 pounds of meat in the freezer. That would put us around about $22 a pound for gator meat, and it's good, it's real good, but it's not worth that. So we stick with deer and pigs.
Hey Abby.
But we're sitting out back, relaxing.
Goats.
It's just Kim and myself,
And the goats.
and of course all the goats. And there's Roscoe. He's always around
And there's Abby.
somewhere, and it's dark. We turned the lights off back here so we could just sit around the fire and enjoy the evening.
Hey, Annie.
But we was wanting to let you guys know, we did get word from our attorney. The attorney has touched base with the judge that is handling our case. Hey Ken, good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you made it. Definitely glad. We're just filling everybody in. We got good news for you guys. I believe all of you guys know we've been fighting this adoption with Rosalie almost 3 years now, and it has cleaned us out financially and emotionally. It's been a rough ride. It's been a hard ride, but we finally got word from the attorney that the new judge that'll be handling the case has given us a final date, December the 11th at 9:30 that morning. The adoption will be it'll be final.
Yay!
It'll be over, and we'll be done with the system, and we can move forward with our life. And we're wanting to eventually make a move and get somewhere where we got more property and the weather isn't as rough as it is here. But it's just a matter of being able to carry a busload of goats with us. And these guys, they're our family, and we're not going to leave them. Wherever we go, they'll be going with us. But it was almost to hear that the adoption's going to be over was surreal. It's like a dream. We've been waiting for this day for so long, and it seemed like it just wasn't going to come. And finally, we got the official word, and we were told to clean up and dress nice because the judge wants to do a photo op with us as a family. And that's it's going to be a day that we've been looking forward to for a long time.
Yep.
That process has held up a lot. There's a lot of things that we do as a family, and since this process has started, we haven't been able to do it because they don't want us to leave the county. It's almost like we're babysitting somebody else's child, and Rosie is our biological granddaughter, and through some bad events that she went through, the only parent that she had is now locked up, and we are all that she has. And so we're taking her on. Legally she'll be our daughter.
Yay!
Which she always has been. She's our granddaughter, but on an emotional standpoint, she is our daughter. We'll be raising her up, getting her on her feet, and hopefully turn her into a fine adult that learns to love and respect life. And she's learned a lot. She's doing really good. Everybody's doing good. It's just been overwhelming, everything that's going on. And thank y'all so much for being patient with us. I know I haven't been on YouTube much. I haven't done much of anything in regards to what we enjoy doing. We've just been making ends meet. Thank you, Ken. Thank all of you guys. And we wanted to tell y'all, we haven't even put the word out to our friends that are in this area yet. We've told some family members, just a couple at that. But I wanted to make sure that we told you guys before we spread the word to our friends that we have around here. Through all of this, from the start of it, with all the variety of things that we've been doing, we do a lot to get that mental wreck off of us. We do a lot of nature walks, and we're always on the go. When we're home, it's just a reminder. If we're indoors, it's a reminder of all the home inspections, the background checks, just all of the craziness that we've been through. And it turned our home into a theater. It didn't even feel like home no more. And we're so ready to, put a sign on the front door. If you're working for the state, you're not welcome. And lock them out. And we will be able to do that after December 11th.
Yeah, December 11th at 9:30. And then we'll get the court paperwork. And it'll be done. Yay!
And we're so looking forward to it. And we're gonna do something to celebrate. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet. We're wanting to go somewhere, and somewhere that we can either record it and post it to the channel, so you guys can take part in it, or just go live somewhere, for an hour. I know it'll be a long live stream, but we want you guys to be part of the joy that we have with Rosie. I mean, she's been family from day one, and she always will be. And it's been so hard what we've been through, and the state, especially here in this county that we live in, is really bad. They're under investigation. The Child Enforcement Agency here, they've done what they've done to us, they've done to several other families, and they're actually still doing it to a few families. And so it's a big deal, but they have wrecked a lot of people's families, and we have fought, and it has been a struggle. It's been a mental fight, but it would take a toll on you just like a physical fight would. But it's almost over, and we're just it doesn't seem real. It seems like a dream. I thought this would be going on forever.
Maybe 2 years.
You look, I don't know where Belle is, so Callum, I know she's here somewhere. I don't know if you can see him, I'm kind of in the dark. I got Roscoe right here, he's laying in my lap.
There's Beulah the piggy. Belle's inside the hoop house.
Let me see, I want you guys to see the babies, if y'all are up for that. We'll have to turn on some lights.
Here, let me go turn some on.
But I'd like for y'all to see the new babies, how they're doing. They are growing like crazy. And that little girl there, she'll be having babies here in about another month. And see, Kim's going to turn the lights on. Oh, there we go. I don't know, can you guys see? Boots on the ground with Barb. How are you doing? Thank you for being here.
Hey, here's baby. This is Samson. He's big.
I wanted to, you guys that seen the babies born.
Samson right there.
That's Samson. That's the.
There's Delilah's baby.
I'm trying to find the mother. Delilah.
She's right here. Actually, she went right there.
Oh, there she is. But that's him. He is so big.
There's Delilah right
He's the
over
one
there.
with the bright blue eyes.
Hey, Roscoe.
And then the little baby Gumdrop, that was Big Girl's baby.
I mean,
There she is.
Where?
Well, there's Big Girl right there.
This big girl. Gumdrop is.
Ken, you're absolutely right. Thank you. Thank you greatly. It's that was one of the most difficult things that I have ever went through. I've dealt with a lot in my life, and I've never went through anything as difficult as the adoption here. Oh, there's Belle. So, Cal, there's your rebel. There she is. Hey, Belle. Belle. You want to come over and visit?
Ouch.
Come over here, fatty. Come here, girl. Come here, Belle.
Gumdrop.
See if I can get her in the light. There she is. There's Belle. And there's Benji. There's my buddy. Oh, and he had to burp on camera. Sorry about that.
Hey, Benji.
But there's the baby right there. You guys have seen Ellie before? And
I can't call the turkey.
that's the new baby. I mean, he's a giant.
Ellie was born in April, and he's huge.
Oh yeah, he's definitely huge. Samson is beyond Porky SoCal. He's large. But also, it's cool out right now. It's in the 40s here,
So they poof.
and they
poof
fluff out. It looks like they've been shocked. Their hair stands on end. Yeah, Susan. Belle is the matriarch. She's the boss over all the goats, even the big males in the back. She's the top goat. But she's spoiled rotten. The only time that we were able to get her bred, she was pregnant with triplets, and we had to take her in for emergency surgery, emergency C-section, and they cut her from right here all the way down to the underside. Her entire side was cut open, and they had to do a hysterectomy on her because her cervix was petrified, and one of the babies died. As she was contracting and pushing on the baby, it caused head and brain trauma, and the baby died from it. The other two survived, and a friend of ours that lives about 10 miles north of us, he has them, and they are huge. And these guys are just doing their midnight snack. They bed up at night unless we're out here with the lights on, and then they'll stick around and eat. Gumdrop is up front. Big girl's baby. But she hangs out up front with the other little goats. But she is so pretty. But Samson is the biggest by far.
And that's Ellie.
Yeah, that's little Ellie.
Our CPR goat.
She's the one that we had to do CPR on. Kim and Rosie did. Her mother dropped her on the ground and walked away from her, and she literally died. She stopped breathing. And they did CPR on her, and we had to raise her on a bottle. But she's a little stubby thing. Get away from there. No, you get away.
Come here, baby. There you go.
This is a heater that I made out of a wash tub.
Hey, Abby.
For the goats to help keep them warm when it's cold. We got heaters in their hoop houses, but that one's destroyed. Still got the heater in it, but we got to rebuild it. We've almost got all the material up to do it. We're just a little bit short, but it'll come.
Tell SoCal I'm doing good.
Oh, the SoCal, I don't know if you heard Kim. She said let you know she's doing good. There she is right there.
Hi.
Loving on the goats. That's little Abby. That little thing she's loving on. She's full grown. She is a micro La Mancha. She's about the size of a large house cat.
Registered emotional support.
Yeah, we got her and Roscoe are emotional support animals. We got them registered with the state as what are they? Were they registered as? I can't remember.
Emotional support. Oops. It's about time to re-register them too.
Yeah, that's our dogs barking out front, in case you guys are wondering.
They're barking at a yakko.
And that's Thomas. The pig's been eating his tail feathers, and
he got into a fight with the other turkey.
he thinks he's a people, so he hangs out with us, and he's the only one that'll let you pet him on the head. He's a good turkey, so he's safe for Thanksgiving. But all of them are actually. These guys are pets. We're not gonna butcher anything in here. And we did find a home for the pig, that behemoth right there, Beulah. We got a guy that is coming to pick her up Saturday. So hopefully that'll work out. I apologize for how dark this screen is. I thought you'd be able to see a little better in the light. But anyhow, I'll go back by the fire.
I'm gonna go check and see what they're doing.
Okay, babe. But I wanted to get you guys on here on the live stream because we wanted to share with you about the adoption coming to an end. It's not over yet. December 11th at 9:30 in the morning is when it's supposed to be finalized, but it's not over yet. So you guys, please keep us in your prayers. We don't want for anything except for this adoption to be final, and then Rosie will carry our last name. And actually, Kim will, because we were not married at the time the adoption started. We were engaged, and we already had the marriage date. Everything was already set. And then that terrible thing happened, that Rosie lost her father, and all of that hardship started. But we didn't cancel the wedding. We had all of that pre-planned, so we did go through and we finalized it. But we had the adoption with Rosie was started before the marriage happened, and so our attorney told us that we could not have Kim change her last name until the adoption was over, or we would have to do everything over again under the new last name, under my last name. And we were too far into it to turn around, and we talked to our pastor about it, and he said get the adoption over first. A name is a name. When you're married by a holy man, the Lord knows, and in his eyes you are married, and that's all that counts, and that's all that matters to me. Yeah, Martha, thank you so much. Thank you. But guys, I want to keep this short. I wanted to let you guys know and I wanted to do it live. It's so important to us, and you guys are family to us. We love all of y'all. I've never had any negative, nothing bad has ever come from you guys. We've never had any. I don't even know how to say it. We haven't had any bad calls. We've had people that have commented on Kim's Facebook and they don't like us, or they don't like what we're doing. Or we had 3 different people, and one of them actually goes to church with us, that had told us it would be best for us to wash our hands and walk away from Rosie and leave her in the system. And it hurt to have people that we trusted and we loved like family to tell us that. And we've never had anything at all nothing negative come from any of you guys, and we're extremely thankful. Ryan, thank you so much. Oh Lord, thank you. But I hope all of y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope it's the best Thanksgiving you guys have ever had, and I hope your Christmas is twice as good. But I will be going out as soon as this adoption is final. We got a little bit of running around to do to change licenses and all that other good stuff and get everything legal to where there's one last name in our home. And then I'll be getting back in the field again and trying to see if I can't catch one of the big fellers on film. But until then, just please bear with me. I will be out there, and the days are counting down, and we'll have a lot more free time. But we want to tell you guys up close, in person, and we're all separated by distance, but in spirit we're all as one. And this is the only way that we knew how to say it to where you guys can hear it firsthand. And I'll just say it one more time. I know you've heard it, but I'm ecstatic. The adoption will be over December 11th. Our court date is at 9:30. By noon, Rosie will officially and legally be our daughter. Granddaughter, daughter, it doesn't matter. She will be in the family permanently, and there will be no chance whatsoever of us losing her again. And guys, thank y'all. Thank you for the prayers and the support from all of you. We're so grateful. I can't express it. It's not possible to put it into words. We love all of you guys. Y'all have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, and just an abundantly blessed Thanksgiving. And if there's anything that any of you guys need, if you ever just need someone to talk to, even, I'm not much on education, but I can certainly talk. But we're here for you. Thank you all. I'm going to close this out now. Y'all have a wonderful night. I apologize for this being so late, and thank all of you. I can't say it enough. We wouldn't have got through this emotionally as easy as we did if it weren't for you guys. Just that moral, that support, just the little comments, the prayers and the blessings, they're huge. Just don't give up. We need more prayers. We need this over and behind us, and we pray for you guys for success and prosperity and abundance of all things good. Y'all have a wonderful evening. God bless each and every one of you, and have a happy Thanksgiving. And I will be seeing y'all very soon, and hopefully we'll have a live stream in the field looking for the big guy again here somewhere around the 15th of December, if all goes well. Y'all have a good night. Thank you again, and God bless you. Roscoe, any last words, buddy? Oh, that turkey's gonna get you in the rear end, buddy. Yeah, but I think he's done. All right, guys. Until next time, y'all be safe. Good night. Uh-oh. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, I'm out now. Bye-bye. Oh, gee whiz. This thing, I don't know what it's doing. There we go.